Prepare to have your heart rate elevated, because the rebirth of the 2026 Plymouth Roadrunner is nothing short of spectacular. For enthusiasts who've been yearning for true American muscle with modern execution, this car is the answer. Unlike anything else in its class, it blends raw power, heritage styling, and cutting-edge tech in a way few competitors dare attempt. From its iconic nameplate to its blistering performance, the 2026 Roadrunner steps into the ring not just as a throwback, but as a fully modern contender. In an era where most muscle cars are forced to compromise, this one refuses, and that's exactly what makes it special. Starting with the exterior, the 2026 Roadrunner delivers eye-catching presence from the moment you lay eyes on it. The body styling borrows bold cues from the model's legacy: wide, aggressive fenders, a low-slung roofline, and a purposeful stance. Strong curves give way to subtle creases, sculpted to channel airflow and reinforce that muscular attitude. Aerodynamically, the design is optimized. A sweeping front splitter, integrated rear diffuser, and optional active aero elements ensure stability at high speeds while looking purposeful on a city street. The size is selective, broad enough to dominate visually, yet agile enough to feel nimble. Wheel choices span from 20-inch forged alloys in polished finishes to 21-inch track-ready patterns wrapped in low-profile performance rubber. Lighting is state-of-the-art, yet remains true to the character. Adaptive LED matrix headlights with signature beep-beep motif beneath, LED accent bands, and a full-width LED tail segment emphasize modernity while nodding to heritage. Color options honor the past while pushing into the present. Classic hues like Rally Red, Lehman's Lime, and Inviolet return, complemented by modern metallics and two-tone heritage liveries. Premium elements abound: flush door handles, carbon fiber mirror caps, a gloss black roof option, and twin-tone badging establish the 2026 Roadrunner as both a muscle icon and upscale performer. Inside, the comfort and luxury level are far beyond what most get in a traditional muscle car. The cabin is richly appointed with a mix of durable yet premium materials. Sculpted leather bucket seats, heated and ventilated, with contrast stitching, Alcantara inserts, brushed aluminum and carbon fiber trim elements, and ambient lighting that can shift color to match drive mode. Seating is snug but spacious enough for 2 adults up front and 2 in the rear with reasonable comfort. The infotainment system is state-of-the-art. A wide 14.2 central touchscreen with crisp graphics, connected to over-the-air updates, voice recognition, and wireless Apple CarPlay Android Auto, along with a premium 18-speaker surround sound system. Technology extends throughout: digital instrument cluster, head-up display, and configurable performance displays with launch control and G-meter readouts. The space feels modern and driver-focused: a flat-bottom steering wheel, aluminum paddle shifters, and drive mode selector for sport, track, comfort, and custom modes. Material quality is superb: soft touch surfaces, solid build feel, and careful attention to detail, proof that this car doesn't compromise on luxury even while prioritizing performance. Under the hood, the performance is utterly compelling. Reports indicate the Roadrunner will offer a supercharged 6.2L V8 in its HEMI configuration, delivering in excess of 700 horsepower and around 650 lb-ft of torque. The standard drivetrain is rear-wheel drive, paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission, while a 6-speed manual may be offered for purists keen on row-your-own engagement. Acceleration from 0-100 km/h, 0-62 mph, is quoted at around 3.4 seconds, with a top speed in the region of 199 mi. Handling has been upgraded for the modern era: adaptive suspension, Brembo carbon ceramic brakes on the top trims, electronic limited slip differential, drive mode adaptive steering, and lightweight forged components make this car feel planted and precise, not just brutal. Fuel efficiency is less of a priority here, but thanks to cylinder deactivation and smart engine management, you get reasonable performance for the class rather than a complete gas guzzler. Overall driving experience: thrilling, visceral, note-perfect exhaust soundtrack, and yet controllable enough for everyday use if you choose. For the purist muscle car lover, this hits the sweet spot. No numbness, no cheap plastics, no forgetting your passenger is even present. Beyond performance fundamentals, the 2026 Roadrunner is packed with advanced tech and smart features. Connectivity is instantaneous. Built-in 5G modem, companion app for remote vehicle status and performance logging, over-the-air updates that enhance performance pages and safety features over time. Safety and driver aid technologies are abundant. Adaptive cruise with automated lane change, blind spot monitoring, 360-degree camera system, head-up display projecting performance and navigation data, and track-specific telemetry integration for those who take the car to a circuit. A track mode algorithm will calibrate engine, transmission, suspension, and stability control for maximum fun, and even allow driver custom tuning of throttle response and exhaust note. It's the kind of tech muscle car fans have long asked for and finally get. On the topic of safety, the Roadrunner doesn't cut corners. It comes equipped with multiple airbags, front, side curtain, knee, an advanced braking system with ABS, electronic brake force distribution, and emergency braking assist. Stability control, traction control, and an electronic roll mitigation system keep the car sure-footed whether you're launching hard or carving turns. Sensors monitor tire pressure, yaw rate, lateral acceleration, and can intervene proactively. While specific crash test ratings for the 2026 model aren't yet published, the underlying platform adheres to rigorous modern safety protocols. With massive brakes and high-grip tires, stopping power is elite. Driver aid systems like pedestrian detection, automatic parking assist, and driver attention alert add to the peace of mind. For a car delivering such ferocity, the fact that it's safe and manageable is a huge benefit. Variants and trims offer breadth so buyers can dial their preference. The lineup may include the base Roadrunner trim, around US $79,995 in the US market as an estimate, a mid-level GT or SCAT trim with enhanced suspension, larger wheels and 20-plus HP, and a top-tier SRT Launch Edition trimmed with carbon fiber body components, 21 track tires, and bespoke graphics. Global pricing will vary. For Europe, expect around $85,000, $95,000 before taxes, Middle East likely from USD $80,000 to $90,000 depending on duties, and Asia markets starting around USD $90,000 or equivalent, given import costs and localization. Additional options, carbon fiber pack, bespoke colors, performance pack, will push that figure higher. The variants differ by wheels, brakes, aero, seats, from standard cloth leather mix to full racing bucket leather Alcantara, and number of options locked in. When comparing with competitors, the 2026 Roadrunner sits in a highly competitive field yet stands out. Take the Ford Mustang GT, latest iteration, and the Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. The Mustang offers great all-round performance and a strong heritage, but typically undercuts the Roadrunner in sheer output and exclusivity. The Camaro ZL1 brings brute power, but its tech and cabin refinement often lag behind modern builds like this one. The Roadrunner, by contrast, unites 700-plus haunches under the bonnet, a premium interior, and advanced connectivity while preserving pure muscle car DNA. Where many modern muscle cars compromise on comfort or tech, the Roadrunner demands attention and delivers it. It is, in short, more fully rounded, heritage and innovation in one package. Like any car, the 2026 Plymouth Roadrunner has pros and cons. On the plus side, monumental engine performance, head-turning design, premium interior and modern technology, global market appeal, and a driver-focused setup. On the downside, fuel and running costs will be high. Rear-wheel drive bias limits all-weather appeal unless you opt for an optional AWD if offered. The ride quality can be firmer in sport mode, and with exclusivity comes higher options pricing. Not ideal for someone seeking modest running costs or practical commuting. Who is the target audience, and what is the market demand? This car is aimed at passionate car lovers, muscle car purists, YouTube reviewers, track day enthusiasts, and collectors who appreciate the heritage of the Roadrunner name and seek modern performance and luxury. It's the sort of vehicle someone wants in their garage when they want to feel connected to the road and also broadcast that they mean business when they pull up. Worldwide demand is likely to be strong. As more manufacturers focus on EVs, a modern, powerful V8 muscle car with a recognized name carries enormous appeal. For buyers in Europe, Middle East, and Asia, it is a trophy piece as much as it is a performance machine. Thus, it stands as an icon of the muscle revival era. In conclusion, the 2026 Plymouth Roadrunner is not just a car, it's one of the best cars in today's market. It layers legacy, performance, luxury, and tech in a compelling way. For those who want raw power without compromise, refined interiors without losing character, and the kind of car that makes you grin every time you start it, this is it. In a world where performance cars often feel over-engineered or neutered by emissions, the Roadrunner returns with muscle, soul, and sophistication. If you're a gearhead, an enthusiast, or a viewer with dreams of horsepower, this is the muscle car moment you've been waiting for.